Oh, come on. There we go. Hey everyone, let me Swiftwing here. I really gotta see why it's doing that. We are starting in we're streaming Derail Valley. I'm starting a new game. Part of that's because they added a bunch of stuff. You can start you can start adding gadgets stuff to your train, lights, some helpful tools. Uh, they have new trains you can find, repair, and make they are permanently yours. So I just and they added some new licenses, which change how the game behaves a bit. So I kind of wanted to just you know, I'll start over. This will become a regular stream. It is probably going to be held Thursday, Friday morning at 1 a.m. for a few hours. So this is going to become a regular stream up until I meet a few goals. Goal one will be we have obtained all licenses. Goal two, it will be that we possess all the demonstrator trains, which are the ones you can find, collect, and transport to the museum and own. And they have to have demonstrator colors. Well, and they have to be all set up basically. And that's not going to be cheap. um, and I'm that's the basic goals. We'll see what happens. I may find some other ones to go through. Is there an achievement? There's not like the achievements for this game. So I'll have to see what I can do about other potential goals, maybe an income amount afterwards that we have to make, stuff like that. Make sure to haul a certain amount of trains, stuff like that. Now, the reason for the switch in the change in hell, I can explain that as we go. The reason for the change in streaming timing, especially this month, is mostly because oh jeez, I'm used to playing on realistic. Actually, I'm going to play in realistic because that um the reason is I'm not going to be going through all of the I'm not going to go for 112% or true ending on Hollow Knight. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to explore Queen's Garden, which is the area we haven't been to yet. Yep. That's mode. All right. I'm trying to through this. Action. Just looking at those. Wipers. On. On. Brake cutoff. They added brake cutoff to the train. Um, and I tend to try and take on the Coliseum, and then we'll hit the Dark Knight, the Hollow Knight, the final boss, the Hollow Knight. Okay, that's telling me about the. break. Independent break. Essentially, what I intend to do is I am going to try not to crash this time. I did that with the last one when I did tutorial. Um, I'm basically the 17th. I aim to go into and go through the Queen's Garden and start the Coliseum. Maybe finish, because if I don't have too much troubles with Queen's Garden, we may get through there pretty easily. The other aspect, the 22nd will be a bonus stream, as stated. Place that back there, so alright. That I intend to be finishing the Coliseum and defeating the Hollow Knight. Oops. And that will finish off Hollow Knight. That is my intent. Whether that works or not, I don't know. I haven't spaced or seen the Hollow Knight's fight. Well, not in its entirety. Okay, I do need to keep a very real eye on that speedometer. Keep it below 10. I'm getting close enough now. Alright. MCU cable, get license. If not, the 23rd will be the last chance this month to go through it. Oh. Come on. Thank you. Freight hall, and then key. Backpack this crap. And once I've beaten it, then I'll start the next game, which is... Need to reorganize this crap. 9 souls. Alright, this is a new thing that we did. Okay. So, yeah, 9 souls. Essentially, what we're going to be doing there... Although that will actually just sit in there, because I don't want to use that. Map. That. There we go. And we'll lock those in place. Time being. That will be the next one I play for this time period. Get the hammer and pop. That's in the inventory. So essentially I'm having a longer stream later. Before the holidays, and then the holidays I will no, it wants me to take out the duct tape. During the holidays itself, I will not be streaming starting the 24th. Alright, requires electrical tool. Wow. Sorry. I'm just trying to get through this tutorial fairly quickly. There we go. That's that. Unload emptying that in the train. And yeah, so from the 24th through the 1st through New Year's, I'll not be doing any streaming. I will be online playing games, but I will not be streaming itself. Yep. It now turns the beacon light on and off. Yeah, we'll have to buy our own tools. Yep. Undo the handbrake. Now, an honest curiosity question. Brakes are alright. I'm also thinking about maybe picking up and playing Elite. If I do play Elite Dangerous, that will be a normal Sunday stream. Now, Sunday streams will not start early, per se. It will depend on what I'm doing that Sunday. There's a kind of reason I stopped. But I'm considering it. So something I've been doing is I've been turn that on. Something I've honestly been doing is I've been streaming for a little bit at night, and then I'm getting off about leaving myself a couple hours after stream. So I'm only going until about 4 a.m. I think I might have to adjust the scheduling thing. I go to about 4 a.m., about 3 hours of stream on the weekdays. I get off, leaving myself a couple hours to just play a random game that I want to play. I don't have any specific long-term games I'm playing right now that I can't just go along with. That I need to play on Sundays. That can obviously change. Schematics, station map. Okay, can approach it, so, yep. Yeah, God, it's gonna take a while to get used to. F2. Alright. Whoops, rope fell. So we'll see what happens there. Um, Another possibility I might try, and I know I tried it one time. I don't think it worked out, but I might try waking up before work and streaming. I'm gonna have to, if I do that, admittedly, if I do that, it'll just be during the weekdays. My streaming time is going to have to be a lot more strict. So no, one more, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. My alarm goes off, I have to stop streaming. um, but at least maybe that'll be more comfortable for you guys to watch, depending on the timing. I mean, it's gonna be probably around noon if I do, which I don't know work, but I'm thinking about trialing it, see how what happens to my viewers and stuff count. We'll see. I'm thinking of ideas here. My other thought behind that is if I do that, I'm going to be less apt to miss streams due to lack of sleep, per se. Or just because I've had a crap day at work. I get done, get out of the way. At the same time, though, after work, this is a good way to potentially unwind and just relax. Oops. Got DM3 over here. DH4. We'll skip the little tutorial because I've already done it. Okay. That cut off light 1 and 2. Turn that off. Wait for it to get to bar 2. And ease it gently because we want to stop on the track. I think this is going to depend on where the first rail goes. I also need to keep track of... Right. I still have not fully figured out how to work this thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Before... Okay. If I start it... No. Okay. This thing takes a bit to get used to. Okay. Oof. Okay, ads break. Alright. Difficulty. Or those with a lot of patience. Um, we'll do standard for now. I might switch to a higher difficulty later. I'm very much gonna grab just shunting right off the bat. That gives us some extra money to invest in. I wonder if those are keys. Alright. Right now we do not own any vehicles. I don't think we have any. Oh, we have the hand car. That's it. But that doesn't classify as a. I think that's a summon. Three? Yeah. Okay. So, bide me a minute, guys. I'm going to check on something here. Nope. No train here. The other possibility is. Next to A5. Or A4 and A6. A3. So, literally where I'm standing. In case you guys are curious what I'm looking for potential rail cars. Or for the demonstrators. If I know where they are, I can grab onto them later. Speaking of, we found our first one. As the steel mill. So this is what's known as the demonstrator locomotive. It is one that we can, once we have the museum license, we can get a hold of. We can re-rail, haul it out there, restore it back to working condition, and it is ours. Now that has some upsides and downsides. The upside is completely ours. We can modify it, and even if it will not despawn. Like, let's say the DE2 over there, if I modify it, it despawns. I lose the modifications on it. I keep the stuff. I can pull it back, but I have to remount it, stuff like that. You can also paint these in 3 different. You can keep it as it is. You can paint it in primer. You can paint it. Oh dear God, that is being hauled solely by on its own. You can paint it in demonstrator colors or the DVRS colors, which is the standard color, which would be, in this case for this, would be black. Now, the other downside is we have a insurance that if you pay off the fees, they'll do all the work on it and restore it back to 100%. And if you can reach certain copay, you no longer have, you don't have to worry about that. That does not apply to these things. So, especially with the Steam ones, you've got to be ultra careful because these things can blow up. All right. As you guys see, vehicle restoration. We found a demonstrator vehicle. We can restore it as a private vehicle. However, we have to have the museum license. So we can't do anything with it. We have found it though, so that is a plus. That being said, was that the last place to potentially find one? Yes, it was. And this is SM. So I'll mark that on my paper so I know where that particular train is found. That is one of 6. Alright, let's see. Right now we have, for licenses, we have train driver, which is mandatory, DE2, and freight hauling and shunting. So we can use freight haul and shunting jobs. New ones that were here last, since I had last started or played. Museum license that is needed to grab and restore trains. The dispatcher allows us to use this. Why are you guys backwards? It switched on me. How dare you? Oh, it's probably from after the. Okay. This particular one is the dispatcher route map. When you have dispatch license, you can click on these to remotely change any of the switches out on the track on the way, so you don't necessarily have to worry about it. You can also do that here on these switches as well. I can't do that right now. It's because I don't have dispatcher license. This is really helpful in realistic. Fragile is a new type. Hazmat requires fragile. Other things require fragile. I don't think we have anything fragile here. Does not look it. Okay. But that is another new license. That being said, let's grab our first job and let's see what we can do here. Not hauling that. Okay, well, let's. Whoop. That requires long one, which we do not have. That is. Let's look at our locomotive specs. We can haul on flat territory 1,200 tons or 3, but I prefer. There's no such thing as flat territory around here, so we're just gonna say we'll set 300 tons as our limit. Unless it's raining, and that does count the train. And I believe does the state with the standard weight of the train is 38, fully loaded is 38 tons. So we can run 200 and oh, it's not raining, so about 200 and we'll say 250 tons is our limit since it's not raining. So that we are going to say is too heavy. That requires long one. That is doable. That is doable. That requires long one. That is logistics. We do not have that unlocked. That is also logistics. Do not have that unlocked. Alright, so that leaves us with two shunting jobs and two hauling jobs. Um, let's go to Factory Town. It's a quick first run. It doesn't pay out the highest, but like I said, it's a good first run, and our train will already be oriented to it. I am not used to having this much of a jump. Nah, I know what I'm doing. Pass bar 2. On. And judging how it's looking. Now, we do have these views right now. Admittedly, this is one reason that I wanted to do standard. Has all this lovely stuff we can do. Allow for scenic shots and stuff. As long as it's day and not night. But yeah. So, left, then right. Catch that. Those. That one. Alright, grab this. We are heading to D6I. Admittedly, this is going to be a short stream. We didn't sleep well last night. So this is one change that was made. Goods factory in town used to be sort of not clothespin, um, paperclip style. It had a dead end on it. Now it does not. They added they had a rail going from here down onto this line, which makes Harbor going up to Goods Factory a very realistic and short route. Alright, let's get this train rolling here. On the foggy side. Oh, it's starting to rain actually. Well, I'm glad we didn't take that heavier haul. That would have ended badly. Top of that, we're gonna have virtually no warning. Yeah, so it. So just the only thing I gotta make sure we don't do is go over 80 by accident. Now, admittedly, I cannot use my personal save to find the trains. They randomly spawn on the map at several locations. So we'll just have to keep an eye out for them at each of the stations. That being said, we're in a good factory in town. There's one spot that's out by the water. Hopefully this fog clears up. Good evening, Kevin Kitsune. Good evening, welcome in, and... Welcome in. Crap, I didn't miss the speed. I'm hoping I didn't miss the speed sign. Oh, that's weird. I'm used to playing unrealistic, so I'm not used to having that pop up like that. I mean, I'm not complaining. It makes it a little easier to know where your train is. I used to have to try and figure, okay, here's my caboose. My train's here. I hope to find and unlock the caboose again. So I need to take a right up here. Oh, we do need to slow down though. If I remember correctly, the actual turn. Yeah, it's 5. Oh, this fog is not fun. By the time I had fog in the realistic one, my realistic playthrough, I actually had the dispatcher already, so I could set up the tracks. All the switches are ahead of time. Nice. Oh. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Oh, I might have to turn those lights off. That did not necessarily help with that. Ooh, sun glare. That is going to be that is the thing that's going to be a problem. Alright, I'm coming up on it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see to tell if the friggin' loco's out there or not. Unless the fog goes away. Light braking action to under 30. We need... Budge. Which one is it? That one. Ooh, this fog is not making this easy. No train there. Are you kidding me? We found 2 of them on our first 2 areas. Alright, so DE6 is here. Alright, we can go ahead and come to a full stop. We're heading to D6. So, right, 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 left. Oops. What the? Oh, right, right. That's left. And please tell me there's nothing on the track. Okay. Yeah, let's not hit that. Also, again, found DE6, so this is GF. We can't restore this yet. Oh, yeah. It's a good way to see if it's something you'll like to play too. I know I've found out quite a few games that's like, oh, I'd love to play that by watching others play it. And Steam reviews don't always account for like personal taste either. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do too much other than some basic shunting or hauling stuff with the DE2 here. I don't have any of the more advanced trains. Not on this particular playthrough. And I'm playing on standard mode, so I'm having to also somewhat get used to standard controls. Because there's a lot of things that normally aren't available, or that normally are available that I wouldn't have access to. Like this, for instance, which does not do it much justice when it's friggin' foggy out. This is something I can't do on realistic, which is why I normally play on for my personal file. Does a lot that really helps out with shunting though. As you can see in details on all the cars, do all the connections, stuff like that, just at a click. Your jump ability, your dash ability is a lot farther. Normally dash is like to here on realistic. On norm standard, it's like way out there. Oh. So I've got some things to get used to. Um. Okay, let's start slowing down. At least it's not raining anymore. Right, down here. Yeah, like all this, I wouldn't have to do all this. I could do all this from inside the locomotive. Right, let's shut you down for now. And just for safety's sake, so it doesn't roll off, which it can do if we're here long enough. Let's see, this way. Oh god, did I go past it? I absolutely did. Went past the station office. Alright. D6I. Alright, 19 minutes. Nice quick delivery. And we got 10,000 for it. Let's see what we've got. What do we need for dispatcher? Uh, no prerequisites. All right, that's good. What do we need for? I'm not picking up that DE6 anytime soon, or the 282, because I think, not counting the fact that DE6 is 200,000. I need concurrent 2. And actually, duh, I forgot about this thing. Let's see. The 282, I need to have concurrent 1, concurrent 2, and the license for it. So I need 8,000, 80,000 for all the licenses. And for the DE6, I need the same concurrent 1, concurrent 2, and 230,000. And to be honest, those are both the high-end locomotives. Although Steam can be a real pain. There's a reason the ease of operation is not that high. But we only have 11,000, so what we're going to do... That one? Does not add any insurance, but reduces time bonus deadline by 2%. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. So... Actually, before I go and do that, where's the local shop? You guys have sticky tape, button controllers, light bars. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do any of this stuff, but that's fine. That's not what I'm looking for. Infrared flashlight would probably not be a bad thing to pick up. Crimping tool, rotary. Okay, so goods factory seems to have all the sand can. Okay. Sun visor, brake cylinder, LED bar. Shelf. Okay, so they seem to have a lot of the tools needed here. Okay, so they have the DVRT paint here as well, digital speedometer. I need mount strip. Need a mount, speedometer, either tape or drill. I need more than what I've got. Okay, and they don't have any of the keys, so we'll go ahead and get the license here. So fees. All right, now the fee says it's 1,403. We don't actually have to pay that. The copay currently is only $100 for insurance. So we're only gonna lose $100, and everything's paid off. That goes higher the more light. If you buy certain licenses, that goes higher. We're gonna grab dispatcher. This does not increase copay insurance. This just increases the deadline. Or decreases the amount of time we have for the bonus, which is fine. Career stats. Tolerance. But let's say I go over here to train length 1. It'll take away time bonus by 2%, and it will add $1.9 thousand to the insurance copay. So we'd have to pay $2,000 in insurance to clear out everything on one shot. Or should you happen to wreck your train, which is a very real possibility, you have to pay out $2,000 to fix it. Max copay on standard is like 1 million. So let's see here. Okay, again, we got to go through these. Do not have long. Okay, that's long haul. We don't have that, so can't do that. We do not have logistical. Again, long. Cannot do that or that. Get the ones we can't do out of the way. Okay, we can do that. It's a cheap little one. It's going to Harbor and Town. Those empty? Yeah, empty carts. We can do this one, which is a shunting. That'll be a local. Oh, come on. Wow. Cannot do that. This requires fragile license. Or this requires 3 licenses. The shunting license, which we already have. Fragile and hazmat 2. Oh, it's gasoline. That's why. So we cannot do that one. We don't have the hazmat. Or the fragile. This one is long 1, so we cannot take that one either. So we have 2 options. 1 drop off, unload and store train with steel bent plates. Okay, that's the one we just brought up here, I think. We'll go ahead and grab that. And since it has actually gotten, yep, it is. And since it is nice out now, I do want to check one thing. None says you can't have, whoa, up. 2 trains in one location. And I'm not seeing it. This is where it's supposed to be at. Alright, so no, there's no train, no second train here. Oh, there might be. Found that one. There's not one in the sheds. That just leaves by the wall by station, which we can check that out when we're driving by. Alright, so we got a quick shunting job. Since this is shunting, we're going to do this. Alright, turn on the brakes. Alright, since this is a shunting job, I'm going to use this. Now this is our consist we need. So we are going to see this is green. We hit that. We are connected to the train. We'll turn off the brake wheel or the manual brake. Let's go forward. And we'll start pulling. Alright, we want to bring ourselves up to 30. Now there is a downside to using this for shunting. You can't bring up the paperwork. You have to be back in the cabin for to do that. We'll jump in really quick. We are going to B1L. Close that. Oh, yep, here's the... This is the action of dispatch bit, by the way. So now we can switch lanes he's not. So we're heading for here. So we're already on our way there. Afterwards, we are going to put them into B2S. So they are heading here to B2 storage. That, the only catch is that may not be empty. Oh, Kevin, thank you for the follow. Okay, so that's where that train would be if there was one. Looks like there might only be one per station. That's good to know. It would have been right there. Now we had... I take that back. It's right there. Well, hello. So there are two here. Wait, what's the designation on that? S. Oh, shoot. Well, way to prove me wrong right off the bat, game. So that's the S060. That's the other major steam engine. Okay. Well, son of a... Okay. So they're both steam and... That one we can get pretty quick, actually. Train break. So I think we're fully on the track. Yeah, are now. Alright, load up. The train in range. We're unloading, so that. I'll unload the train. Really quick, I'll take you guys over here so you guys can see this. It's a little baby it's a baby steam locomotive. I admit I actually blew mine up the last time I drove it, but they added a whole lot more water towers and made things a little easier to see. Can't get into it right now. You know what? What's the... Hey, we need the manual surface. As soon as we're done with this particular... Oop, there we go. Alright, so... Alright. We need to take this to B2. That's the train, that's that one right there. That is obviously not empty. So we are going to take this and we're going to pull forward. Once we're past the switch up here, we'll switch the track and we'll back into it. And I think, nope, we're going to have to push that other consist back. So we're going to go up to here. I'm going to click 3. So there's two different types of cameras. There's one where you follow the train, and there's freeform, which allows you to basically fly around. trains in the tunnel. Alright. I can move along the cars. When in train follow mode, you can move along the cars to the back one. I do need to watch my speed. You do not want to collide cars at over 10 miles an hour. Or kilometers an hour. Is it miles or kilometers? I think it's kilometers. You will damage the car you are on your current consist, as well as the ones you're running into. Okay, so we're gonna be really careful about this. And oh, yeah, that does have a small internal storage, as well as 2 small water storage tanks. They're a lot smaller than the S282. Oh, you are not happy because I am literally... It's also not a lot more powerful than what I'm driving now. Okay. Brake. Cut. And we'll go ahead and cut off. And we'll also turn on our own. Oh, not that one. I'm trying to think of what the DE2 can hold 3,000 or 300 in rain. Wait, S60 is right by it. Hang on, there it is. It can hold about an extra 50 ton in rain at a 2% grade, or an extra 100 tons when not in rain. However, it weighs an extra 20 tons on its own right. As you can see from, well, kind of see because it's dark. The ease of operation score, it has a higher hauling score by a little bit because it does have a bit more pulling power. But the ease of operation for the locomotives are, for the steam locomotives and the DM3 are all really low because they are a lot harder to use. I'm also not only missing the license currently, I am also missing there you go. Turn that in. Hey, 12 minutes. And that got us 6,000. Not only am I missing the license, I am also missing fudge. I don't have the shovel, I don't have the lighter, and I need both of those just to run a steam locomotive. You need the lighter to start up the firebox, and you need the shovel to handle the coal. And you have to manually shovel the coal yourself. Alright, there is a elapsed time, a bonus time. So when you grab a job, it has, oh, that produced a logistical haul. You'll see that there is a time bonus of, this one has 56 minutes. If you beat that time bonus, which in this case was 18 for this one, you get the regular pay and about half of the base pay as bonus pay. So you want to be quick to to get the best. You want to be quick and you want to be safe, I suppose is the best way to put it. Oh yeah, and then try not to damage the cars and try not to, set anything on fire because some of these will blow up. Like gasoline tankers. The mission we just did produced this one, so sometimes when you do a shunting job or like let's say you bring a logistical haul out here that may create a shunting job, you fill that may go somewhere else. Sometimes you'll have a few shunting jobs that even though you empty them, doesn't seem to make much difference until you empty multiples. Then sometimes they'll create a new one to load them up to send them out, or they become a logistical haul, which means you haul the empty cars from one storage to another. This is our only one we can take right now because we only have 8,000 to our name. And it's a simple freight haul. We're going from here to Harbor and Town. And we have 56 minutes, which is more than enough. We are up here. We are heading down here. And what I'm probably going to do is have us take... Nope. Another crap. Probably going to have us just take this secondary road out and straight down. I don't have any licenses to take extra trains. Looks like we're expecting some rain and some more fog later. And this is the economy map. It's like steel mill produces various steel goods that go to different areas, so on and so forth. That's basically how the economy here works. License, let me check something. Yeah, so this the SO60, I can get right as soon as I get 20,000. I don't need any other licenses. There's no prerequisites. That's just a info sample. However, to reclaim that, I need the museum license, which is 15K, and it has MS, DVHRMS. That is, I believe, the manual service. Yep. Which needs long one. So, to haul that S060 steam locomotive, I need to pay 20,000 for the license for the locomotive, 10,000 for train 1 or TL1. So that's 30,000. I need another 20 for manual service. That's 50,000. And then I need the 15 for the museum. That's 65,000. Yeah, so I need 65,000 to be able to just haul that one train. Right, time's ticking. Did I come out the front door? Yes, I did. Actually, we may not be. Where's my... There's no rotary rotation here, is there? No, there is not a turntable. Okay. D2O. So no, we're gonna have to go the long way. I say as if I don't remember there's a switch back. Well, a lot of that's actually downhill, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So go right. Late. There you go. Oh, might as well get this thing warmed up. While I'm looking this over. Okay, so how this works, you trace where you're going to where you're heading. Does that work? Oh yeah, it does. Trucker Jim, thank you for the follow. Hope I'm not making this too boring for you guys. Okay, that's gonna go right. So, right, left, and that'll come in that way into Harbor Town. That's fine. That's all. I believe that's all downhill, actually. Or most of it is. So that will be very gas efficient. But that also does mean we have to get this thing turned around. So we're gonna do this. Put the doors. Forward. Release the handbrake would be really helpful. There we go. That's right, I can use the... Right, where's... Right, so, right. So instead of going around like this, we're going to cut back here and then drive forward and then grab from like that from the other side of the yard. That'll allow us to be facing the other way. Beep beep. Hee. All right. Choo choo. I'm used to looking at the kilometers per hour there. What I might do if I get a gadget is put a speedometer here so when I'm facing backwards I can see how fast I'm going. You do not want to go over 30 miles per hour inside most of these areas. It tends to not end well. And I don't have enough money to... Well, actually, no. I do have enough money. I could show you a derail on how expensive that gets if I wanted to. I don't think my copay is that high yet. I think it's still only $100. I think it's only $100 copay. Because dispatch didn't increase anything. There. Now I can see where the hell I'm going. Okay, we're going to start slowing down because as soon as we're past the switch here, we need to be able to go forward. Alright. That one. Now we're going to switch this to page D. Because we had last gone up to 6I. We don't want to. So we want right. We want to go left, so we go through first. Release, switch back to forward, and we'll head up. Oop. Yeah, I can see that actually, ironically, better without at night without the backlighting. As messed up as screwy as that sounds. As the load we are after is over here in D20 D20. How to read this? Oh, where is it? D is the yard station, 2 is the track number, and O is the track type or classification. So when it says D20 rail yard D, track number 2, out, and the track is outbound cargo. I is inbound cargo, S is storage, L is load and unload, and P is passenger. Okay, again, we're gonna go all the way past here. Oh, whoops. Crap. That's good, that's good. That one's not. Hold on. Super run speed. Oh, please do not tell me that's gonna be far enough I'm gonna hit it. Backing up. Let's grab CFF 658. Alright. There's our CFF 658, so this is our consist. I'm just hoping I have enough clearance to get into here without hitting a rail car. Because that would not be fun. Yeah, well, one way to find out. I'm gonna do a quick check. Right. That needs to be left. Alright, so yard D, track 2, and it's an outbound class track. Yay. I think it actually... Oh, good news, you didn't hit. Okay. Oh, we actually did push a half decent amount. Alright, connect. And which one of you is locked? Alright. That's the brake that's attached. Alright. Flip that back to red for now. That light is not blinking, so all handbrakes are off. Giving a minute for the train brakes to fully pressurize. Okay. Forward. We'll verify our outbound. That one doesn't matter. Right. To the right again into harbor. We are going into D4 inbound. So harbor will be coming in from this direction. And we want D4. So we're going to cut through G. So we'll go to the left. Left through G. We'll come up here and we'll back up and go into D. We want to make sure G is not going to... This is the passenger station. So that's not going to be an issue. D4. So yeah, left, right, left, D4. Okay. That's the crane loading guard. Alright, we're all set. Now you don't want to open the throttle all the way because you get... It didn't do it. When you're first starting out, you will absolutely spin the wheels, and grind them. That's not good. I waited too long to pull that stunt. Alright, we're going... So that is uphill for start. And we need 30. We're going to slow it down. So because I don't want to derail this. But it's an uphill incline, so we're also going to slow down naturally too. Right now. It's an uphill incline, by the way, because up there is the rail track we're going to be meeting. So we're climbing to meet that rail track. Alright, 6 kilometers and speed's going to drop. So the down arrow on the sign below that tells you that speed's going to decrease. It doesn't tell you to what, but... But yeah, the warning that's going to. Right, no, we're not. Okay. To 4. So we don't want to go over 40 kilometers. Oh, we're not even at 40, so I think we're okay. I think we're good. Wish I had a clinometer. I missed my clinometer. That would tell you the train grade for the direction you're facing. That's 5. So roll... Oh, whoops, I hit a... So general rule when it comes to rail, it's not easy to see right now because I don't have anything marked in the back. Just because you get a speedometer change does not mean you can change it right away. You have to wait and let your train, all your train cars get past it first, then you can. If you speed up too quickly and it's on, and some of your cars are on a curve behind you that is a slower speed, you will absolutely 100% derail those cars. And suddenly that's money coming out of your pocket to put them back on the rail, and you may damage the cargo in the process. Okay, 4 at 0.8 grade. uphill now. Okay, this isn't anywhere near our maximum mass. I'll just keep it open to that, so if I need no information. General information given. You have your time bonus, your train value. So it's 8 cents per meter. Oh. I'm going to derail us right here now if I'm not careful. I did not catch what that was. I almost derailed us right there. Whoops. Guys, sped the train up. You guys might get to see one after all. Woo! Okay. 3. So this is 3 kilometers, which we're under. It is going to speed up, and this is a level track. Again, train value is 8 cents per meter. The train is 72.18 meters. That determines your base pay. Oh. And here's your train mass, which is 68 tons. To figure out what you're hauling, you need to take your own train. Your train's mass, which in this case for a D2 is, well, we'll say it's fully it's full up, so 38 tons. And add that to the train mass, which is 68 tons. And you do not want it to go over, preferably this number here. That way, if you encounter a high grade, you can you can still make it up the hill. However, if there is going to be rain in the forecast, you don't want to go over this one here. Rain makes life harder. All right, 6 kilometers per hour, and it's a downhill grade. So if we watch, our train's going to start speeding up on its own, even though we have no throttle input. And we're not even okay. Okay, so it's going to slow down to 5. Now we're going to start applying the independent brake first. To slow the... Independent brake is just a locomotive brake. Other ones have what's called a dynamic brake that you would be better off so you don't overheat your brakes. I don't have a choice. This does not have a dynamic brake, so I try to use the independent brake if I can. If I can't, I will switch to the train brake. Hey, hold on a second here. No. That is... Hold on here. Oh, I had that. That needs to be set left, not right. That's what happened. Whoops. And this is going to be a downhill start. I'm having to... Yeah, here's what happens. And you'll actually cut out the traction motor. Oh shit, I think I cut out the whole motor. You'll start wheel slipping. If it goes high enough, you'll just straight up kill your motor. I went the wrong way. I mean, I can easily go this way. That's not a problem. But everything I have is set to go the opposite direction. One of the other things I'm going to do is put a light bar over here so that I can have a light behind me for this thing. Because that does not do well when I need to look at a map that's here. That'll work. As long as I don't hit any brake or slam on the brakes. Can't believe I made. No, I can actually believe I made that mistake. It's a rookie mistake, but it happens. Waiting for our switch to pop up. Okay, there it is. Alright, let's try this again. Go in the proper direction this time. I guess this way winds up with a lot of back and forth, uphill, downhill, real slow track. This isn't guaranteed to have fast track, but at least it doesn't look like. I know most of it should be downhill. So once I get up close to speed, I'm not gonna have to put a whole lot into it. Okay, so I need to watch myself because I'm getting over 5 kilometers. There we go. Okay, it's going to 8. Alright, we'll get up to a little higher speed. I'll get up to about 60, 70, and then I'll cut the engine. We'll make that 60. Chris, hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Let's see. I don't suppose one of those is Mia. Hang on. Give you a shout out here in a second. Okay, it's gonna just pause. Can I do that? Welcome in, everyone. We're train chasing right now. Or, train handling. Oh. Oh. It's raining.
We don't talk about that.
Anyway, welcome, and thank you for the raid. Oh. Ooh, tonight's busy night. Not really a heavy rain, it's a lighter rain, honestly. Not an actual thunderstorm, which is a thing. Okay, we are going the correct way here. We are slowly, very slowly slowing down, but that's fine. We're not using any real fuel. Now we're gonna start going downhill. Now I have to watch our speed. Also, at this point, given the downgrade is a 1.5, I will probably start using the train brake. It's not a heavy train, so I probably don't have to, but just for the sake of ensuring I don't accidentally lose it. Yeah, 2.1. So that's a heavy grade. Yeah, we're still gaining speed. So give me a second here to... There we go. No problem. Okay, lower down to 1.1. .4. Ouch. That's Ooh. Ow, that wasn't a good sound. Seven at 1.3. You hear light grinding from the wheels when you approach high speed, but you will hear a really bad grinding if... Yeah, that's 4. Okay. If you're about to derail. And it is very noticeable. Alright, the upcoming switch. So the upcoming switch goes down a sidetrack that leads to DE6 Slug, which is a hauler helper. Doesn't give you any more engine power, but it tracks the engine power through um a second set of traction motors of another DE6. And that allows you to haul more up steeper hills. Yeah, I missed one. Yeah, I totally missed one. What the hell? Oh, okay. Again, I had the... AO? Wait, what? Oh, whoops. That's what's going on. What the heck? It doesn't have the side... So dispatch doesn't have the side switches on any of the maps for this particular rail. Oh, that is... That sucks. Like, wait, no, that's all set, right? What the heck's going on here? This should go left. And another left. Hold on a second. What you guys didn't derail, did you? No, they didn't. Okay. Let's see if we're lucky on any locomotives while we're here, too. Okay. One would be right over here. Oh no, I haven't gotten to that point yet. It'd be right there. I don't see one. D4I is the straight one right here. Alright, once we turn this one in, we're going to do a quick locomotive hunt. See if we can find any of the other demonstrators. So the sooner we can find them... Honestly, I'm hoping we can find DE2. Because that's going to be this thing, but special. What's this one's... Put that in standby. Close those. Detach. That. And run. Oh, hang on. Here's one possible location. Nope, no train there. Alright. Uh-oh. Hold up. What's wrong? Because that's not D4, that's G. Oh dear. I left him on the wrong track. Oh. Let's see here. Behind the shop. Nope. Up behind the wall. Okay. So I goofed. This is not the right track. This is G. Not D. Oh, I'm glad I'm not cutting this close. Yeah, this is G. I need to go past the next switch and then go south. Or then back up into D, which is over there. Uh, let's do train there. Okay. That's D. Down. Left. right, left. Okay, yeah, it's made it past that. Oh, there might be a train there. We've already found two of the um. We already found three of the six, so we're already doing this, and a lot faster than my in my personal game. Oh boy, this is actually heavy rain, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on the wipers. What? I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna make getting back out of here rather difficult, depending on what our load is. So we're gonna have to be really choosy with our next consist. On top of that, to worry about wheel slip as well. As you hear that. I don't normally do this, but in this case, I'm gonna make an exception. We'll have. As I honestly think. Do not want to do that. Let's bring us up a little closer to the actual station. Right there. Right. See real quick. Right, no train there. And no train here. Yeah, with DM3, they got S282, and they have a S06060. Oh, frig. You know what? Let's see if we can get enough with shunting. We'll pick up the S060. Get some practice with it. This way. They have it. You. There we go. Alright. So we got. Did get the bonus. We're getting 6,000 instead of 4. Yay. Not enough for a certain locomotive. I am, however, going to check. Actually, I can do that. There's no prerequisites on it, right? No. Just the license itself. Would not recommend using it for shunting. Alright, if I'm going to start using one of the steam locomotives for funsies, I guess. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yes, there should be one here. There's not one at the end of the station. There's certainly not one back behind the shop. Yes, there isn't one here. Yeah, it's the 86 DE6860S slug is a support unit. Pocket watch. Oh crap, I think I need an oiler on the too, don't I? Okay. Yeah, Steve's garage key. I think that's the slug. They got the regular paint, lighter. Okay. Um, time to start buying. Let's see here. We're gonna need that. Need that. And one of those. Probably not a bad idea. There. Oh wait, was that? Because I don't remember how much. Okay, that ain't bad. Okay, does require a mount. Um, EOT, end of train lantern. Uh, I'll try. But at the same time, I'll also pick up. Where's the. This needs a large mounting plate. Okay. Yeah, we'll try the. And none of this needs electronics, so I don't need to get any of the more advanced stuff. I can use the duct tape to secure the mounts. As long as I don't hit anything anyway. Okay. Cool. 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 Mounting stuff. Cool. Let's see. Hang on. Throw. Uh. As I say, I might have lost. Okay, shunting. Let's see here. Shunting, shunting. That's the one we just brought. That's a little baby one. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's why it's gasoline. Like, Hazmat 2, Long 2, Hazmat 1, and Fragile it's got gas and diesel. That'd be a really quick way for me to absolutely fudge everything up. That's gonna be has as well. That's Fragile. Okay. Let's do this here. Cannot do. Which license do I have? Do not have fragile. I could pick up fragile, I suppose. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll pick up fragile. That opens up some opportunities for us after all. That opens that one up, and that is 10,000. So that's 3 pickups. That's the one we just brought, I think. See, we can do that one. Power crane parts. Do that one. Can do that one. Cannot. Cannot. Definitely cannot. Need a long one. Need a long one. Although if we had long one, we could take it with. Cannot. Long two, definitely cannot. Logistical. Need long one. Long two. Logistical. To be fair, this is pretty much, just so you guys know, there is so much crap that comes out here to harbor because it's the main trade point. A lot of these are like end level logistical and long. Right now, here's the only 2 logistical hauls I can do out of here. That might change because that's a load. That's a load and prep. That is a drop off, so that's already loaded. That's one we just brought. That's a load and prep. That, as long as it is not raining, and it's not supposed to, is going to be an amazing pickup. 18 minutes, 54 minutes. Because it's 3 drop-offs, 1 pickup. Alright, let's go. Alright, D5S. So D5S, D7L to E10 out. So, well, I'm still on the rail to D5 apparently. It's D. Right, right, left. Oh, wait, that's good. It's factoring out harbor. Left, right, right. Picking up 5S, taking it to 7L. So we want that to be to the right. Alright, we'll switch to shunting mode here. Now I don't have concurrent, so I can't activate. I can grab all these that I want, but I can't activate more than one right now. That's my little DE2. Now my one concern is going to be absolutely realized because there's a friggin' logistical hole in the way. Okay, okay. That's the ones I need right there. Uh, oh, I don't think there's enough space at the far end. But what I can do, so we'll do this here. Connect. Kick that. Oh, that did not go as far as I wanted it to. Uh, Budge. Right, the new brake system. Okay. Okay. And you just pull this back on the side track. Then come back around and grab that. Um, Alright, we're gonna keep running. That's gonna slow to a stop. Yeah. That's why this is great for shunting. Too soon. Because I need. I just gotta make sure I pull that through the same way. That, by the way, is referred to as kicking, but and real rail yard operators will actually do that. All right, we'll pull this around. We'll throw it into the loading dock over here. Load it up. Where are you? Logistical. Oh, you're a freight haul. A small one either, probably. And we have to travel all the way up to there. I'll pass the switch up here. Where is it? There. Because we need back on this track. That's going to the right. On the load. And we will hit F. Alright, we'll go to free mode. Actually, we'll use the E10 out. This is going to it's 10 for goods factory. Okay. Where's the load point? There it is. In range, load. This is going to goods factory, so if we can. That's 10 out. So turn left there. Right, right, right. Right, and right. Okay. Honestly, it won't matter which direction we're facing because we'll be able to pick it up from either side. I think E10 does have some as cargo. Give me time to look. Yeah, E10 does have cargo, but oh, those are pretty. Drams. That's a fragile cargo, by the way. E10 does have cargo, but it's not gonna be far enough to cause Ford that I'm gonna have an issue with it. Not a friggin' roundabout. Son of a. Not a fan of roundabouts. Yeah, so you hear that hissing? There's still air in the lines. Or pressure on the lines. Oh, whoops. I disconnected the wrong spot. Alright, I'm gonna get my. I'm gonna use the train to fast speed up travel up to near up here. This next one we're gonna take on is down the same consist line. I need past that one, I think. Yeah. This one's a short timer on it. Made a few mess ups. Yeah, 1 minute over. I was thought so. Alright, that puts us at 5. Now, I'm concerned about using the drop off one because it's very easy for that to wind up with us dropping stuff in front of cars that we need to actually pick up. So we're going to do this one first. I'm actually going to set a small. Oh, nah. So we'll go ahead and grab this one. This is a pickup one. We have 3 separate pickups. But I'd rather get the pickup taken care of than the drop off because those drop offs are all going to go in storage. And they're all going to be pains. This one, and I would like. Oh, alright, so C1S, G7, and G6. So let's grab C1 since it's kind of the oddball of the group. Alright, so now I have a minor concern, but there's a inbound lane over here that we can use to move stuff around. As long as it's not full. It isn't. Oh boy. That absolutely is. This place. So the fun thing about this place is this is one of the places where if you go, you can go, as long as it's not raining, you can go by the maximum ton. I can pull 12,000 or 1,200 tons here. Because this is all flat. Some areas you don't want to try that, like the steel mill, that's got a slight grade, so that goes down a bit. But like here, this is all flat. I can pull 1,200 tons worth of goods. Don't suppose I'm lucky and you're 69? I'm after 49. And that's where this actually comes way in handy. Yeah. 'Cause we need these back too. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull the whole consist out. And we're going to, inbound is not empty. Good to know. Actually, where are you being loaded? D7. Okay. Damn. Oh, of course it is, because this is tanker. Okay. We're gonna throw those two down the load ramp. Actually, we can throw it down there. Uh, uh. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna take a chance of me messing that up. Now, since these are all empty, I mean, they're not light, but I'm hoping I can use my cars are. Okay, there we go. Independent brake to slow the whole train down. Time to kick. Impact. Ah, there's a proper kick. Okay. And I just need to give that enough time to get past that. So I'm gonna keep after it, but I need to make sure I don't go past that switch before those train cars do. All right, that's going to D7. Now, the others are in G6 and 7. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw this into D7, which is on the way. Go ahead and kick that off. I might still have to put something in this storage. I don't know yet. But we're going to kick these two into the D7 storage area. And then we're going to grab the next two cars. Or the next car. Or D7 load, not storage. And now this doesn't have to go all the way down. That's all D. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. I guess I was back over here. That's lined up to go into L. Goes all the way, great. If not, not a big deal. Because the only thing going down there is to the loading dock. So we have 1 in 7 and 1 in 6. Right. Right. Alright, that's one of them right there. And the other one's at the complete opposite side of this consist. Great. You loaded. Now you're logistical hole. Oh, I got slowed down in time. Okay, so this is gonna be a two-part. So we're gonna throw this down this main down this side one here. 5I. Actually, honestly, I should have gone after the other one first. I've already committed, I guess, at this point. Honestly, it would have been better if I had gone after the other one because I could have thrown that down. That's an unload of diesel. Hopefully that's not going too fast. There's a... Okay, there's one car length in there. Cool. Good. Okay. We just gotta go again up past here and we'll kick that down. Hopefully my independent brakes are gonna be enough to slow this train down. These are not exactly light cars. By the way, this is absolutely why they gave you 54 minutes to do this crap. Because before there was this, you had to actually get out, walk all the way to the end, a couple everything, walk back it up, walk out, go all the way back down to the end, recouple it. It was an entire thing. Sometimes the only way to actually get the bonus, to properly get the bonus, was to literally hunt down the cars before you actually accepted it and did it that way. Okay, I'm not destroying the wheels completely. All right, disconnect that. An independent gets out. Okay. That will hit that, and then it will stop. And all we gotta do is kick this. Alright, that's all together for me to grab. Alright, here's the last two. We'll slap them into D7L. And while we're moving, we're gonna find out where these are going. E3O. So we're gonna set it up. FG. Left, left, left. That one we want, right? Okay, so go past this. We'll hit the and it brakes. We shouldn't need now. We'll go ahead and use the train brake. Yep, pretty much. It has on it. In all honesty, it has gotten a lot easier with this version, with this mode, because you don't have to get off, run down the train, couple things, run back. So they did have the remote control, but you had to earn the 25,000 to get it first, and hope you were in range, which meant no real super trains or super consists. Okay, that's there. I'd say realistic would be a pain, but they actually added something that made it less so. There's a measuring unit. So you can measure how far you can put the length of your train, and it will it'll calculate where you need to stop to clear like switches and stuff. They put a lot of stuff that makes realistic a lot easier to handle. Alright, now that I have the whole train together. I think I can activate it by a remote. No, you can't. Okay. Um. Load. All right, we got a ways to go with this set, so we'll kick it up to 30. Deroxy, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let's use the train brake, Max. This is not a light load anymore. Oh, I imagine if that's the last time you saw. Oh, absolutely. I can only imagine how different it is. Is this was added in the simulator update? The S20 or S060 was added in the last update. Since then, I believe the slug was. Um, that's not counting all the demonstrator stuff, which was just added in literally like a week ago, maybe a little sooner, where you have your own personal trains, and on top of that, you can do customization and stuff. They added some new cars, new cargos, stuff like that as well. So, yeah, I imagine. Ironically enough, that's one reason I started a whole new game was because of the fact that so much had changed since I had last started. I don't even know if any of my how many of my licenses would even work anymore. They added dispatch. They added dispatch, which basically lets me change switches on the fly from using. I can turn that off. um, from using the books. They added fragile, which means you can't haul like the tram cars, stuff like electronics. Like while I'm hauling this stuff right now, chemicals. Looks like we have tooling and electronic stuff. This has to have fragile to haul it. There is something on track, so I need to be careful of that. They added a whole bunch of coal and drive-through water sites, which honestly is a godsend because the 20 the S060 does not have a lot of water. It's got smaller water tanks. I can just let that go. That's all for it's gonna go. That's fine. Knock that on. That's that one complete. We can go turn that in and do our last one for the night. And that's the last shunting job. And honestly, like I said at the start of the stream, I am planning on making this a permanent add-on or a permanent stream. Starting probably next week. It'll be on Friday morning at 1 a.m. Uh, that's that. You. Either Friday morning or Sunday. I might start streaming Sundays again. Oh, I would like to see about streaming Sundays. I might just make that a whatever I feel like streaming day. I know with Hollow Knight, which is what I normally stream right now. I'm getting to the end of that. That's probably gonna be 2 or 3 more streams. You. Ha! 35 minutes. How much is the license for the S20 or S06? All right, we have enough for that. Now this has 3 drop-offs. So G2S, G6S. Yeah, so G6S, we would have, if we had done this one first, we would have placed one right in front of one we needed. Looks like the other ones would have been fine. G2S? Ah, fudge. That's something we're gonna have to look at. Where are you picking these up from again? D4I. Looks like next stream we're gonna be taking adventures in yeah. Woo. We're gonna be using the steam locomotive. So that'll be fun. Did my no it didn't. Here. Um that was not meant to be all caps. I do put announcements there. If I remember playing multiplayer stuff, I do have a lobby in there that I'll jump into to voice chat with other players, stuff like that. And if anything stops me from streaming or I have an unexpected stream, I always make an announcement in there. I don't have the greatest track record in the world right now of being on time. At least for my Saturday streams. Okay, straight, straight. Stop braking. Okay. Oh my god, is it the last one? 42:25. Oh, that works out amazing because it is already the one in the back. Perfect. Oh shoot. Nope, nope, nope. Didn't connect? Oh, it must have pulled away just as I it pulled away just in time for me to hit the friggin' there we go. Oh, forward. Yeah, tankers go to CL. All other containers go to DL or DL. Other than passenger. I honestly I hope they add I can't I'm honestly hoping they add passengers too. Hey Ford, yep. Derail Valley. Uh, there's been a lot of things that have made it easier, thankfully. Actually, I no train brake mat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, train, you can slow the hell down now. You just stop going forward. Railroader? I don't think I have that one. I don't think I've played that one. Give me a second. I've played a lot of various little games like that. Oh, it's actually on my wish list. Is that what? Okay, I know what that one is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I looked at it, but I didn't have it. I didn't have the money at the time to pick it up. Honestly, I've had Derail for since before even Simulator came out. I had it a long time. I picked this up a long time ago. 'Cause I used to play it in VR. It's actually amusing because this was originally intended for built from the ground up for VR, and then they went out of their way to add like keyboard and mouse controls, so you can play it without VR if you don't have it. It originally needed VR though. And having your train go flying off a cliff in VR is something else. And a break. That's you want it to be unloaded. Okay, the back car goes to D2S. So left, left. That does need to be right. And I could probably kick that in there. Oop. That's that very last cart. Or train. Yep. That one's going to D2S. That's over here. I can guarantee I can kick that in there. Uh, uh I'm just gonna have to make absolutely sure I stop it. Because there is no carts in there to slam it against. Alright, ad break coming up. Unfortunately, not missing a whole lot. Alright. Oh, I absolutely did what I think I just did. Shit. Oh no. Um. Well, that's gonna be an issue I'm gonna have to deal with. All right, let's. Oh boy. I'm. Right. I will deal with that late in a minute. Okay, I've got 574 going to 6S. So this is a small issue I'm gonna have. I hit this accidentally hit the switch when I was trying to go for the brake. I'm gonna have to pull that back off. That'll be fun. That's the one downside about using this. That's the downside about using this interface. You know, the click rate, well, you're gonna have a bad day. At least I caught it so it didn't derail it. The other one too, going 2S. And that's on the opposite side of the track. Okay. So I need to be stopped before. Alright, make sure it's well past the. Okay, it's well past the. Store S's. I have to go fix the last one because I messed up. Alright, we're gonna turn on the backlight so I can see what I'm doing. I'm hoping I can. I don't know if I can. This is gonna be interesting. I might have to go around and push it versus try and pull. Alright, this is gonna be a challenge. I come in nice and slow, try and grab it, and hopefully I can pull. Okay, moment of truth. Can I pull it? Okay. I'm just glad I caught it soon enough that it. Okay, try this again. Alright, we are got. That's that one done. That was unpleasant. Alright, we'll park this because I plan on grabbing Because I plan on grabbing the S um 060 if it's still here when we reload. But this is the last thing I'm doing tonight. I will unlock the S060 we have when we get, if I can get it to figured out. One of these had a train on it. I'd rather not actually run into it. Okay, the left. So we're gonna park this. And then we'll go turn that one in and pay our fine fees. Thankfully, the fees are not that high right now, so if anything goes wrong with it, which is bound to, because I'm not that great at it. Not to mention, they did change how Steam works in this, so it'll be a learning experience. But better the S060 than the friggin' S or 282 later. Alright. Will they shut you down? Let's go turn in that. Plus we have some running money. Alright. Oh, that's right. The fees went way up. That's fine. It's still not enough. Alright, we can now drive this S060. It is going on 5 a.m. Okay, so we have a new logistical hall. Yep, that's which I also have to work, so that's one reason I'm going to be stopping here shortly. But we're gonna go at least go to the take a look at the train we just unlocked. If I did not just get myself lost, there it is. Not you, not you, you. Whoa. So this is the little guy we will be operating next time we play this. This should be an experience. Alright, let's see what we got. Injector. And lights. I'm gonna have to learn how to use it. Let's see. Regulator. Fire temp blower. Blow down. That's for filling the water. Obviously, we have our fire. Our small coal hopper. Let's see. That's gonna be the sander. Chest pressure. Spoiler pressure, speedometer. Okay. This one comes with a cabin light right there. Okay, so there's a coal hopper, and that's so it has two water hoppers on each side. Close. Ah, get in there. That's for the headlight. The train horn, which is not going to work right now. You can open the windows. All right, so one of these is that's got to be our drive. Yes. Yeah, so that's the cutoff. That's cycle cocks, so or cylinder cocks. So what that does is it will open up the side. Weird. It'll open up the cylinder points over here, I believe, underneath down here. And what it allows it to do is release drain water out of here. I absolutely did indeed need the oiler for these. Good to know. That's the air release. Uh, yeah, that's dynamo. So that's what allows lights. That's the compressor. Okay. Well, like I said, we get the fun of controlling this guy. I've got everything I need to do so. Out of curiosity, let's try putting this up to see if that will work. That is not big enough. That's why I wondered. Okay. That's why I grabbed the other one. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so how do I... The hammer will not knock it off. Okay, that just removes. Okay, so I need a bigger mount than that. Aw. Alright, well, lesson learned. I would rather have that visible. Okay. Well, we got some stuff to do next time. Alright, that being said, got the lights back here, got a light back up here, lights up here. Alright, so thank you everyone oh, let me start that again. Alright, everyone, thank you for watching. We'll be streaming tomorrow night after work, so for me, that'd be 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. It will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We are still doing adventures in Coral. Oh, ah. Um, so I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching and have a good night, everyone.